It's Carl Schmigma and Carl Schmokes here in the booth for you tonight. We've got
Hey
the
there, folks.
Richmond Flying Squirrels and some other nondescript team of which we will show you in a second. Carl, a great night for baseball.
A great night indeed. Lovely weather. Everybody's excited. Start of the season down here in AA.
We are looking at Wilson Pancakes at the moment. He is going to make his AA debut as starting pitcher for the Flying Squirrels tonight. Carl, what do you kind of see in his game that could maybe translate to the major leagues in the future?
Well, Carl, I'll tell you what won't translate. Wilson Pancakes, he's shown a lot of good stuff, but suffering an arm injury as of last year, he cannot break 90 miles an hour. So that'll be something to look out for tonight, Carl. He will not be breaking 90 miles an hour. Let's see what he can do with the off speed.
Fair enough. We will be taking note of his off-speed stuff. It is an exciting moment for Wilson himself. Wilson, he's got a funny name.
Family in the crowd. All the Pancakes are in attendance this evening.
All the Pancakes are in attendance. Very good. We see the starting lineup here for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Rick Rubio leading off. Russell Rodos at second. Tom Diaz in right. Mac Williamson in left. And a bunch of other people rounding out that lineup.
Alex Asher will be the opposing pitcher for the Fightin' Phils this evening.
And Keith Starr gets in the box to start this game off. Wilson Pancakes with his first pitch for the AA Flying Squirrels here. He takes his approach, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, a splitter in. Already, like you said there, Carl, starting with the off-speed stuff with a splitter down and in.
So he's really going to have to work these batters. Ooh! Well, folks, that's what you get in AA.
Hey, he trapped it. It wasn't the most graceful, but a single nonetheless. And Danny Turner.
And that's why we're out here. Those are the players that are trying to make their name. Let's see it.
Oh,
Yikes.
Man, roped up the middle. Let's see if, and he's going to stay at second. So runners at first and second here. Quick start for the Fighting Phils.
Well, Carl, I'll tell you, they are not fooled by his stuff right now.
Not initially. They are attacking Wilson Pancakes right off the rip.
That is the third batter in a row. First strike swinging. Ground ball.
Easy out at first there. And runners move up one bag each, second and third, one out. We'll see if the Fightin' Phils can cash in on this good start of the first inning.
Fighting it off.
Man, I see Wilson Pancakes here. He loves that off-speed stuff. A lot of splitters to start the game. A curveball there down in the dirt.
So he's got a splitter, a nice 12-6 break on his curveball, and ground ball. Throw to the plate. Nope. Ooh. Let one run in. I think he'll take that.
High throw to first. Good job of the first baseman for reeling that one in. But a runner does score. We got a tie game here in Richmond.
Ball one, no strike.
That's a splitter on the outside. Might look to go a little bit more inside on this next pitch. Rope to the right side of the field. Second baseman with a good play. Ooh, couldn't dig it out.
Wilson Pancakes is furious. He calmed himself down.
He
needs to
did
really
a kind of
collect
an
himself.
Yeah, he did kind of an uncharacteristic charge to first base there. Oh, and a pickoff play. Don't watch the balk there, Wilson.
I think that was about sending a message. I saw him eye over his second baseman there. Maybe that play was for him.
It could have been. We'll have to get our sideline reporter, Chechubecha, to check that out, and we'll update you guys later on. That's a good slider. So the Fightin' Phils with a one-run lead. 2-1's the count to Wilson Ramos, I think. Something like that. Ross Mercarimi, Sheriff of San Francisco, something like that. Ooh. I'm not sure if that was a replay or if this was live, folks. I got to admit. I apologize.
Trying to get him fishing with that splitter.
Well, folks, you did hear that umpire. Full count. Splitter wasn't able to hit the zone on this one. And we appear to have some sort of a game break. Oh!
Strike three.
Strike three calls, but the Fightin' Phils do get 2 runs. Sean Estes up here for the Flying Squirrels when we come back.
All right. Wilson Pancakes with his debut at bat in Double-A. Not known to be a hitter, but see if he can't run into one here.
First pitch is high, a fastball high from Alec Asher. You know, Carl, that was these millennials, this obviously Wilson making his debut, they always love that facial hair, don't they?
They really do. They really want to stand out. Maybe they think that it'll get them noticed. I'm not sure.
I'm not a millennial myself, Carl, neither are you, but it wouldn't be my cup of tea, let's just put it that way.
You know, what happened to the old wake up and shave every day? When that 6 o'clock shadow rolls around, you know, what's so wrong with that look?
You know, let's just hope that some of these old-timey traditions can make a comeback. 3-1 is the count to Wilson Pancakes, who fouls one off down the right-hand side. Alec Asher, he's, well, to be quite honest, he's kind of avoiding Wilson here. This is interesting.
Ooh! Scouting report didn't say he had a good eye, but right there he showed some excellent plate discipline.
He sure did, and the pancake goes to first.
Let's see if Rick Rubio can make a play.
You know, this is interesting. This is interesting here, Carl. It's 79 degrees out here in Richmond, Virginia, and Wilson Pancakes is wearing a jacket. This one's popped up and caught by the shortstop. That'll end the inning.
You know, it's just like you said. We don't know what these millennials are always doing. Wearing jackets at 79 degrees, handlebar mustache. Here's another crazy fucking facial feature.
Bart McLean for the Fightin' Phils here. Wilson Pancakes to start off the bottom of the second. That one falls in. Slider right down the middle. Drops in for strike one. This ball is hit to the third baseman who whips it up to first. Got him. He's out.
Well, good charging in on that ball. If you let it come to you, you don't always get to make the play. Excellent. Those are the things we're looking for in Double-A down here.
The fundamentals to get you up to Triple-A. Here's a
wow
questionable call there by the umpire for that curveball on the outside.
Whew.
Mr. Pancakes will not be disappointed with that one. This one, though, falls in low. 2 curveballs in a row here, Carl, for Mr. Pancakes. He's sticking with that off speed even in the second inning.
Well, Carl, he's sticking with it, but let's be honest, he has no choice in the matter. His bread and butter is the off speed. He couldn't throw a fastball if he wanted to.
Fair enough.
That's why I enjoy watching Wilson out here, because he makes you think, what can I do with a bunch of 76-mile-an-hour pitches? How can I get these on their way to a lead at bat? Let's take a look. It's outfield for an easy out.
That's a can of corn there in right field for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Here comes the pitcher, Alec Asher, for the Fightin' Phils, with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
Oh, a disrespect curveball.
That's a rip. It's going high and deep to center field, and that's going to fall in. Looks like Alec Asher's heading for 2, and he's got himself a double.
Wow, Wilson Pancakes steaming on the mound.
You know, I was just going to say that, Carl. You don't want to see the pitcher's composure get lost that easily, that quickly, but he was a whirling dervish out there at the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, and we knew this coming into this game. We have on our scouting report that he does have a little bit of a temper. So let's see how he bounces back.
Certainly as evidenced here in the first 2 innings, a couple tirades. Nonetheless, 0-2 to this short third baseman looking bloke, and 1-2 on the inside.
Ooh, fishing for that outside.
You know,
Didn't
Carl,
quite get the call.
Yeah. He didn't quite get it, as you were going to say. I apologize. I saw he's got some sort of a gold chain on him there, Mr. Wilson, as the first baseman makes the out in foul ground.
All right. No damage done. That's good.
No damage done from the Dookie chain wearing Wilson Pancakes.
So interesting story behind that chain. Let's see. First pitch of the inning is low.
1-0.
Ball 1. So that chain was given to him by his father right before this very game. Here comes the pitch inside. Lifted high into left field. Going back. He's under it and out. So yeah, his father gave him that chain.
Now
I believe he's allergic to the metal.
That is not good.
But it's really hard to tell your father on your debut game no. So he's sporting it out there like a good sport.
That's understandable. I had kind of the similar experience when I started my broadcasting career down here in AA as a swing and a miss for 0-2. Wilson Pancakes looking for the strikeout. My father, before my first broadcast, gave me a bottle of whiskey, of which it was a very nice gesture, but he forgot I was I was a celiac, and I threw up all over the booth in the second inning. Nonetheless, he is my father, and I love him dearly, as we start the bottom of the third inning here.
Carl, that's unfortunate. But you know what? Now you can look back after you've cleaned up the vomit and have a good laugh. Another clean inning for Wilson.
Well, that's a good alliteration used there, Carl. You never cease
Philip
to amaze.
Bradshaw here.
Fourth inning. First baseman, Philip Bradshaw.
First pitch is a splitter on the outside, catches the corner, 0-1. Wilson Pancakes, Carl, he's been able to settle down from that tumultuous first inning. And this
He
one
certainly has.
This one sits at the second baseman, routine play, high throw to first, but he makes the catch anyway. A good sign here in his debut that he's able to overcome a little bit of adversity.
Yeah, nobody loves giving up 5 hits in the very first inning of their AA debut. That could definitely break a lot of players out here. We'll see how he continues.
Wilson Pancakes bouncing back from a rough first inning, sands a couple tirades, as this pitch is going to be a curveball low, topping it at 71 miles per hour, 2-0.
Tapper down the line, and first baseman with the step on for the out.
And first baseman has been troubled a little bit, a few foul balls, a few routine plays. He's proven to be a pretty good defensive player behind Wilson Pancakes here.
He's also shown that he can dig a few out of the dirt. He's had some rough throws from the second baseman. It's always good when you're a pitcher to know that your first baseman can bail you out.
It certainly is, as this ball is hit up the middle of the second baseman, routine play, high throw to first, but no problem, and that is the inning. That is the end of the fifth inning.
So Wilson Pancakes coming up. After 3 clean innings, he'll be carried into the 5th, we assume. Yeah, and looks like it.
Leading off with a flying.
So Wilson will try and add to that on-base percentage with the first inning walk. Going up against Alex Asher once again, and this is a fastball, 92 miles per hour on the outside, in for strike one, 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, as you heard the umpire there, the changeup drops in low.
Ball, that's down.
So plate discipline continuing into this at bat like we saw in the second inning.
Carl, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen Wilson swing the bat all day, and as the broadcasting curse continues, a swing and a foul to the right.
I think he fouled off 1 at his earlier at bat, but he's definitely up there looking to take pitches, and there we go.
That's probably what we all expected here, folks. Let's be frank. Wilson Pancakes a walk in the first, a strikeout in his next plate appearance.
Leading off with a frightened Bills.
So Richmond still trailing here.
Adam.
Wilson Pancakes, ooh, right up the middle. That'll get down
Pancakes,
to
let's
center
see.
field.
So obviously, with those type of plays, it's pretty routine for the center fielder to relay it into the second baseman, but Wilson Pancakes was getting a little antsy out there. He was heading for first.
Asher.
A little unorthodox.
Can't tell you what he was
And we
doing
got
out
a
there,
bunt up
Carl.
the right-hand side. This one goes to second. And they got him. And that's a double play, folks. That's a great turn.
Now batting.
Bang, bang, double play. That'll make your Skippy happy.
Here we have Keith Starr, son of numerous porn stars such as Shyla Starr and Leslie Starr. And good
The
for him
greats.
to, to be quite honest, avoid the family business.
It's never hard. It's never easy breaking out of your parents' shadows, especially when both of your parents are lesbian porn stars. But we all support him in his baseball ventures. Another
We all
clean
support
inning
him.
for Wilson.
We all support him as he grounds out to short. And you said it. We are heading to the bottom of the sixth, folks.
If baseball doesn't work out for him, we know he's got to fall back.
He sure does. Oh, ow! That's got to hurt. That throw to first is going to be too late. And let's see if the trainer comes out. Let's see the manager. He's doing some crazy stuff with his eyeballs. And sure enough, the catcher's going to come out and check on Wilson Pancakes.
Hope he's all right. Took one straight to the calf.
Sure did, as the man with two first names, Dante John, steps into the box and takes a splitter low and in for strike one.
Ooh, backed it up.
Count 0-2.
Not able to catch up to that splitter's speed, fooling Dante John a little bit as we hit the game break. Wilson Pancakes looking for the strikeout.
Nope, that's down.
No love from the ump there.
A very candid umpire, I might say. Ooh, this one's pulled down the left field line, and that's a fair ball with the runner on first. He's rounding second, headed to third. And he's going to come home. Let's see the relay. He's safe.
Hey, he's in there.
So Wilson Pancakes, okay in the middle innings, but gives up a double here with the man on first that scores the runner. 3-1.
And he gets the tap on the shoulder.
And
Yikes.
that's it.
Did you see him try to take out the runner down the third base path?
I did think I see him reach out his leg. The sportsmanship, not with Wilson today, but nonetheless.
No, certainly not.
Number 20.
Well, that'll be it for Wilson, and that'll be it for us.
Carl, thanks again for sharing the booth as always, as the Fightin' Phils are the winners today in Richmond, 4-1. Thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll see you next time.